Hey guys, and welcome back to part 2 of my rare DVD slash Blu-ray collector's edition find at the Edge Meat Thrift Market. Now, before I reveal this Blu-ray DVD box set to you guys, let me ask you guys a question. Just a random question. I didn't prepare this at all. This is just a random question that just popped into my head right now. Have you ever had a dream, that seemed impossible? Despite, what your financial situation is, or, the stuff that goes on around you, but you know deep down, I just want to see if the camera can pick this up, but deep down in your heart, that is the dream you were given to achieve, and you will do it no matter what. No matter what. No matter how impossible it may seem, you will be doing it. What if I told you this is one of those dreams? And what if I told you that this Blu-ray collector's edition set that I have here in front of me what's inside was a sign that I'm on the right path to chasing my dream? Now, you might be asking yourself, Harry, but why are you talking crazy, man? Just get on with it. Well, your wish is my command. So the double Blu-ray collector's edition disc set that we're going to be looking at is, of course, well, sorry, let me just get the vocal cords warmed up. Hold on. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Parts 1 and 2. How'd you guys like that creative intro? So it's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 on Blu-ray. But as I said, guys, what's inside this thing is what got me, was like a sign. I believe in signs, guys. Like, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in destiny, and I believe in signs. So let me open up this box quickly, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So let me first show you guys how it looks on the inside. So here's Deathly Hallows Part 1, Disc 1 and Disc 2. And then right on the back, it's Part 2, Disc 1 and Disc 2. And the one crucial part that I left out is, of course, this, guys. I've only ever told a handful of people about this because it's a very sacred dream to me, and I really still want to go do it, and I only want to share the success when I am fortunate enough to do this venture, to share in the adventure with me. I am, of course, talking about, it's the making of Harry Potter Studio Tour London, UK. And if you guys open up the pamphlet, look how magical and cool this is, guys. Secrets will be revealed. And if you open up a little further, I'm just going to do it like this, and I'm going to go through each part individually. So there you guys can see, I'm going to go across one more time. So there you guys can see the whole studio tour mapped out. It's like a floor plan, guys, and I'm putting it down in front of me so that you guys can see, because now you can have that visual of the thing going this way, so that you guys can see when I'm talking about it. So before you start your magical journey at Hogwarts, you first have to enter through the lobby after you have shown your ticket at the ticket counter. Depending on if you want to take like a normal tour, or like myself, who would love to do the VIP tour, because the VIP tour is a lot more interactive and it's got a lot more perks than a normal tour. So visualize this, just visualize this for a moment. I know it's gonna sound nutsy, cuckoo, crazy, but just visualize this for a moment, guys. You enter the lobby at the making of Harry Potter Studio Tour London. Then you take your photos, your videos, you do your little inserts for your vlogs, which is what I will do, because that is like, this is a Potterheads dream, guys. Like, even if you just get one opportunity to go do this, oh man, you would. I mean, I told my mom, the day this happens, the day I'm able to go to Hogwarts, because that's what I will be calling it, I am literally gonna bawl my eyes out, guys, because I'm waiting. Because I have waited so well. I am wait, because it will just be, I can't even find the right words now, but it will be such a big life-changing experience for me to go. And I would say, at least a medium level Harry Potter knowledge, and I'm only going on the movie knowledge and not the novels. I'm going on specifically movie knowledge here, so it's definitely going to be a big thing for me to do. And so, getting back to that little mind trip that we're going to take. So you start in the lobby, and then there's like a little. I'm reading off the map here, as we're taking this journey. So you start in the lobby, and then you go through like a little hallway into a cinema room where they line you up. And if I mention something that seems like I know what I'm talking about with regards to the tour, for the last 4 to 5 years, I've been watching every single Harry Potter tour video imaginable, specifically with relations to the making of Harry Potter Studio Tour London, UK, like the food they serve there, the different themed tours that they have throughout the year, and yeah, it's just amazing, all the detail and stuff, guys. So we are in the small hallway now, then we go into the cinema room, and then after we're done in the cinema room, they take us to, they take us to the entrance to the Great Hall. You guys remember the Great Hall, especially in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, where Dumbledore, at the end of the film, which is one of my favorite moments in Harry Potter history, where he simply goes, now, I'm not trying to impersonate Sir Michael Gambon or Sir Richard Harris, but where he goes, now, assuming my calculations are correct, I believe that a change of decoration is in order. And then just magically, the whole transforms into Gryffindor flags. Gryffindor wins the House Cup. Man, that is just one of thousands and thousands of Harry Potter moments I can tell you guys about. Moving along with our mind tour here. So after we're done in the Great Hall, taking all our photos and videos and doing our little vlog inserts here and there, and asking, that's the one thing they are so gracious about in the studio tour. Once again, from watching the videos on YouTube as part of my research before I have the opportunity to go to the tour, they are so kind, the tour people, the touring staff that work on this tour, guys, that you can ask them any questions, and you would find that a lot of them were actually like extras or part of the makeup department or the prop department or the stunt team or something. So they will definitely have enough knowledge and stories to exchange with you guys. So once you're done with the Great Hall, you're gonna exit. I think if I'm reading the map correctly here, you're gonna exit to your left. Okay, I know this is gonna be camera right, but you exit to your left, and then you're gonna go into the big room. So from what I've seen, the big room is basically like where all the other sets is of the different movies that they used, like for different like big parts. And there's so many sets to name, guys. I can't even name all of them for you guys in this video because I don't want to spoil it until I am in the opportunity to go do the tour, to show you guys the visual of what it is like to be able to to go do it. And so once you're done in the big room, you exit to your, I'm just making sure, so you exit to your right. Okay, so I know this is going to be camera left, but you exit to your right, and then you enter the back lot. Now the back lot is like the halfway stop between the beginning and the end part of the tour, with its own set of magical places, photo opportunities, and once again the opportunity to ask questions to the knowledgeable staff and tour guides spread throughout the making of Harry Potter Studio Tour London. And Yeah, the other, just want to see here. Okay, so after you're done on the back lot and you want to go eat something first, there is a backlot cafe, and there's also like a little refreshment stand where you can buy a lovely butterbeer ice cream or lovely butterbeer. And if you take a certain price range, I'm not exactly sure what the current prices are, but you get to keep like or take home, get a take home souvenir trinket in which your butterbeer was served. And once you're done with the backlot, you're going to head through another set of doors, and then you're going to get to the creature effects department and the special effects department. Now, without giving too much away, because like I said, I still have to get there. So basically, in the creature effects department, it's like every magical creature you ever saw through Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, all the way through to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. You know, there's so many creatures, guys, and it's, like I said, this video is not going to be long enough for me to name all of them, or even tell you guys my favorites, or how they, how they made all the stuff happen, because there's just too much stuff to mention. So, after you're done with the creature and the special effects shop, special effects part of the tour, you exit, I'm assuming, to your right again. I know this is going to be camera left, but you exit to your right again. And then you are into, oh wow. Wow. Then you are into Diagon Alley. Now, the reason I said it in that magically enchanted way is because if you guys remember in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, when Harry arrives at the Weasley's home and they have to travel by Floo powder to Diagon Alley, and Harry accidentally says Diagon Alley, and he ends up in Skull Nocturne Alley, and Hagrid comes to save him. Harry thanked his lucky stars that Hagrid was there, and he got to the right Diagon Alley. Now, Diagon Alley, to refer it to like a Muggle world, non-magical person, to refer to like the Muggle world equivalent of Diagon Alley, you could easily say Diagon Alley is like your local mall, funds and pets and books and suitcases, and many of the Diagon Alley, the crucial and the interesting and the one or two little battle scenes in Diagon Alley was shot at the studio tour itself. And that I only realized about, I think it was a video I watched about 2.5 years ago or a year and a half ago. That's where I picked up that little bit of information. So once you're done with Diagon Alley, you exit to your left. I know this is going to be camera right, but you exit to your left. And then you enter the art department, which is, the art department is for a full-time actor like myself, who likes to see like how they painted the landscapes, how they made Hogwarts Castle look so majestic, and how did they get the Black Lake or the Goblet of Fire stands with all the teachers and all the students. How did they plan that visual look to make that happen? And once again, that is just many, if not one of the thousands of possibilities that you have when you go to the studio tour. And then, of course, lastly, before you finish off, the model room. Now, the model room, once again, through all of the videos that I watched, the model room is basically where, I'm not exactly sure of the one in how many scale they built the model of the Hogwarts Castle, but I do know it was based on the videos that I watched. I do know that it was used for a lot of like the scenic shots, or where Hedwig flies around Hogwarts Castle, or like in Goblet of Fire when Harry is attacked by the Hungarian Horntail, who just keeps blowing flames behind him as he flies towards Hogwarts Castle safety for safety. Now that entire sequence of the Hungarian Horntail just blowing flames up Harry's broom to try to like knock him off his broom, that entire flying sequence was also a very, very planned out process, guys. It was really, really planned out. So as you move around in the model room to get like your different scenic shots with your camera and take your different photos with the camera, you get to see like a whole entire 360 view of Hogwarts Castle as you exit the model room. But what's also special, guys, is depending on different themes throughout the year. So depending on what theme you are going, or in what theme's time frame you're going to the making of Harry Potter Studio Tour in London, UK, at the end of the tour, there's always like a special little surprise depending on the theme of the time frame that you are going in. And then, of course, there's lots of extra stuff, guys, like, you know, I'm just looking at a couple of stuff here, but there's like literally, if you guys look at the back, that's more or less where it's situated in Watford, England. And, you know, it's literally just one of those things where I'm just putting this way as I'm talking to you guys. So it's literally just one of those instances where you got to say to yourself, guys, what do I do? You know, I want to do this tour more than anything in the world. And as I mentioned earlier on in the introduction of this video, I only mentioned this to my closest friends, and obviously my mom knows, and my acting agent knows, that this is one of my biggest dreams that I definitely still want to tick off my list to do. And the big thing for me, and if I can be like just like totally honest with a couple of seconds for you guys, I know some people will be like, oh no, it's witchcraft. No, for some of you might think like that, but what if I told you that Harry Potter taught me courage? What if I told you Harry Potter taught me how to tell real friends from fake friends? What if I told you Harry Potter gave me life quotes to live by, no matter what I'm going through, emotionally, mentally, every time I watch a Harry Potter movie or I see a Harry Potter quote or a video or a snippet or something, whether it's on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, what if I told you you can get a lot of life advice and lessons from Harry Potter? Then your opinion might change about the movies. But until I receive my Hogwarts letter and I am apparating to the making of Harry Potter Studio Tour London, UK, a magical Harry Dreamchaser